What's going on, guys? Taco fan here. There's a big girl right there. This is my 83 Toyota pickup. She's pretty freaking nice for what she is. I got the solid axle. That's factory on these trucks. Bumper's missing right now because I'm gonna be sandblasting it soon so I can get the rust off the back half of it because it's all just yummy and rust has gotten the better part of it. So, but I just wanted to make a video right before we do a full restoration. It's gonna get a whole suspension, overhaul, and it's gonna get a new paint job. We're getting a new bed for it because on these old beds underneath the rails they just get really freaking rusty, and this one's got just gouges, and over here there's a freaking full-on hole. Somebody punched in it. So the cab seems to be fine. This door looks pretty decent. It's not got any bubble ups or anything. I know it's been repainted about 1 or 2 times, I think. I mean, it's 40 years old, 37 years old. But took the door panels off. We've had this truck for about a year, and we just left it sit in the garage for a little while, and for some odd reason this got stuck locked. So I had to figure out how to take the panel off and get up in there, and it finally worked. But we're doing a tan interior. So we already got nice tan interior door panels. We got doe skin carpet. We're gonna get these seats redone completely so that they're tan. Probably do a leather instead of carpet too. But took the original steering wheel off. I got it upstairs, so I'm keeping that. But put this aftermarket one on here. Looks pretty nice. I like it. It's got little grooves on the back for your fingers, and it's just pretty nice. And it's got a little horn button I still need to hook up. But we got a little short hub on here that was really hard to find because on these trucks you really can't find any information on them. I'm not sure if the spline count on the steering shaft is the same as this thing or even that 19 over there. So, but we'll have to see. But it is 4-wheel drive. That's why it's lifted up high from the factory. And it's got the U transfer case. So, this is 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive. You got little neutral section and then 4 low. So it's pretty much the same as my 03. You pull that back, and it's got the 5-speed. And it just recently did a shifter bushing on it right down in here. So now it doesn't, wiggle a crap ton in gear. Because it used to be able, you'd be in first gear and it'd just be wiggling all around like it's in neutral. Couldn't tell. But apparently, I don't know when that stopped working, but it had 220,000 miles on it last. But took these pieces out, took this one out. This one was all broken up and the AC was everywhere. So this is a AC truck. And it's impossible to find AC hoses. So, and this piece as well. You can hardly find this. Only in plastic. And these are out of foam. So I have to see if I can't find another one. We bought a donor truck. Might post a picture up on it now just to show you guys. But yes, it was pretty destroyed. I had a few holes in the bed on the donor truck, and the transmission, we drove it about an hour. I live in Georgia, and I live about an hour away from Marietta. And it drove the whole way. But once he got home, the was it, transmission, just started pouring transmission fluid. So one thing that I didn't really want to fix was an automatic transmission. So, but here's the one and only 22R. Greatest motor, probably one of the greatest Toyota motors, other than 2JZ from that thing and the Supra. But simple, it's carbureted. It lasts forever. Every time you go to turn the key on it, it fires right up. So probably one of the easiest motors to work on. Everything's right where you want it. You got, you know, distributor here, you got your fuel pumps just right here. A simple 2-barrel carburetor. Everything's nice. So what we're probably going to do is, I got one of these hoses. I believe it's this one. It goes into the, or this one of these two. I think it's this one right here. It goes up into the cab right here for the refrigerant, and we're going to convert it over to R134B or A, whichever one, I can't remember. But we're going to do that so that it's better for the environment. But power steering pump seems to be leaking. I guess in the seals, or it might be in the actual steering box itself. So I'll have to figure that out. But we bought extra pumps. We went to a junkyard and found a few Toyota pickups and took off all their pumps. So, because OEM pumps are near impossible to find unless you want to pay a hefty price on eBay or something. But oh yeah, the repaint. I didn't tell you what color. We're gonna do maroon, a deep maroon. So I think it'll look decent. We're not gonna do the engine bay, sadly, because I don't feel like pulling out that whole motor. We pulled the motor and trans out of the donor truck, and it was a process. We got it out, but I'd rather not do that all over again and then have to reinstall it. So maybe one day when we have to rebuild this motor, and then I'll take it out and paint it. Probably paint the engine bay black, just to, if it ever needs to get repainted again, just not have to worry about the engine bay being a different color. Black's always, you know, it's better to have the engine bay black and the truck maroon than engine bay blue and the truck maroon. So, but yeah, if you want to know anything about taking stuff off, or you know, it's very hard to find videos on taking stuff off these trucks. I could hardly find some, but the nice thing is it's so simple. It's pretty self-explanatory. But I'll be taking the dash out, the entire interior basically out of this truck, so I can make a video on it if you guys want. So, and then how to reinstall it, of course. But yeah, here's the 83 pickup. And I'll soon, I don't know if I'll do a video on this in my 2002 IS300. But yeah, here's the 83 pickup. And I tried, because I'm filming this with my phone. I tried finding these, but they're near impossible to find. I found one, but it says Toyota 4-wheel drive, which, yes, in the US this truck was called a Toyota pickup, and everywhere else it's called a Hilux. So I'm trying to find the original badges that say Hilux 4-wheel drive. So I don't know where to find those, but I'm looking. And another funny thing, the mud flaps on my 03 right there, this one has front mud flaps right there, but it didn't have rear mud flaps for some odd reason. I guess they fell off, but my 03's mud flaps, they bolt on perfectly. So I'll probably be taking those off and putting OEM ones on there, but you know, just for the sake of having mud flaps right now, just threw them on there for now. So you can see some more rust holes. I mean, it's not too bad under here. I mean, you know, it's your typical truck rust. It's got the C channel in the rear for the frame, but does turn boxed up underneath the cab, further, like closer to the end of the bed. So somebody's painted this rear axle. I'm hoping that there's no rust underneath it, but time will tell. There's this tailgate shot. I think it's right here. Yeah, it's just like kind of destroyed a little bit. But got some rims in here for it. I got some, I think they're bullet holes. They're black. We bought these a while ago, so I can't remember. I haven't taken them out of the box in a while. But here in about a week, I'll probably post another update on this truck, a week or two. I'll get it doing the whole front suspension, like the leaf springs, and putting a Rough Country 3-inch lift on it, because you really can't find leaf springs and stuff for them. But I mean, you can see how those are sagging. So, and no, we're not putting blocks in the front. That's not very smart. And all the seals in the axle are just leaking. So, because they've probably been on there for quite a long time. And these are 31s, if you want to know. They're 31 by 10.5 R15. So, and we'll be putting, can't remember the type of tire. I was trying to do Toyo MTs or Trail Grapplers, but Trail Grapplers, they don't make anything smaller than a 33, and I really don't want to have to re-gear this thing because it's not very quick with 31s even. So I'd rather not put more strain on the motor and the axles. Because yes, I have re-geared that thing for 529, and I'm going to do something huge to that very, very soon. And it involves something like that in the front. So that'll be done here in about a month or so, hopefully. It takes time to gather parts for that, but yeah, this thing's pretty awesome. But I guess that's it. If you have any questions, just put them in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them. So, but yeah. All right. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, share, comment, and I'll see you guys next time.